Why do you believe it's my brother? It's not that I believe it. I know it. Why do you believe it's my brother? It's not that I believe it. I know it. I forgot how I did this shit yesterday. Just that fucking fast. I forgot how I did this shit yesterday. Just that fucking fast. Okay, so what's up, Tammy? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. What's up, y'all? Good evening. We're gonna get it going. What's up, Adam? What's up, River? What's up, Unkindness? The reason why I know that J Stubbs is because it's a scientific fact that has been proven with 2 independent studies. So it's not about me thinking or believing. It's not too much I believe. It's about whether or not prayer is useful or not. Yeah, but we always can fix it, Tammy. That's all we can do. Just keep pressing on, you know? Correcting our mistakes as we go. That's all we can do. Let me go get some. Oh, shit, I got some water right here. Do you believe in telepathy? No. It can't be proven. If something can't be proven, it's not true. I'm gonna buy some people.
Hey, how we doing? I'm already climbed into bed, but thank you for keeping me awake because the party is about to begin. It's Friday night.
All right, it's only 8:30, and you in the bed. Come on now.
Hey, you chase my grandson and try to get him to write his sentences on a Friday and see if you ain't tired at 8:30.
I see you. You definitely got a point. You definitely got a point. I don't got nothing to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to stay up long as I can. So I'm probably gonna.
I don't have anything to do tomorrow either, and the daughter just restocked the coffee and the creamer, so it's gonna be a good weekend. So I can stay up too. And I'm sure I can come up with plenty of questions if you get some interesting characters this evening.
Was going off last night, and I don't know. I had yesterday I worked, and I didn't have to be to work today until about 3 or something. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna stay up like late because I know I can wake up like around noon or something like that, and then fucking do what I had to do. But I was so tired from working yesterday that shit ain't work. By 10, 11 o'clock, I was already ready to take it in. The coffee didn't work. That shit didn't work. at all. By 1, 2
I know.
o'clock,
I saw you
I
yawning.
can't take it no
I
more.
saw you yawning on YouTube. I was like, I avoided him on TikTok, but I'm still seeing him yawn on YouTube. Oh no.
Mm-hmm. That shit was tearing me up, but it's because I had did a nice amount of work that day. So 3 Ruben, let me get your age and religion real quick.
Age and religion. I'm 21 and my religion is Catholic.
Fact, prayer doesn't do shit.
Okay. I'd like to ask you a question if you don't mind. How do you know
Absolutely.
it doesn't
I do mind. I know it doesn't do anything based off of 2 scientific studies, and I also can tell it doesn't do anything just off of pure logic. Would you like the logic or would you like the scientific studies?
If that's pure logic, how come you haven't even done your own research to see if it's actually?
Are you not listening to what I'm saying? You're not listening
No,
to
I'm
what
listening,
I'm saying.
sir.
Because if you
I'm just asking
No,
a question.
you weren't. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you were listening to what I said, you would have never asked that question.
I have the right to ask a question.
You have a right to ask any question you want, but the question doesn't make sense because I answered that before you asked it. You said, why have I not? Listen, stop. You said, why have I not done my own research? If I just told you previously to you asking that, what I'm saying is based off of 2 independent scientific studies. What in your brain make you think I haven't done no research? Explain that to me.
It depends on personal research, sir.
Bruh, your brain is fucking fried. Your brain is fucking fried. I just sat here and told you about 2 independent studies. And then you simultaneously asked me, why haven't I done no research? You think I just made this shit up?
Yeah, for real, you have.
Okay, stop. Stop right here. Because now you're saying I'm lying. Now I gotta prove what I'm saying. No. I have to prove what I'm saying. Listen, fuck. Definitely prove you wrong. Hold that and hold your tongue. Give me 1 second. The only reason why it's not ready is because I just cut my computer on. First victim of the night. Now, as I'm getting this in, because I know you're just so desperate to say something, right? So desperate. I'm going to let you. But what I want you to do is provide me any proof that you have, that you can demonstrate. Some people like to say demonstrative, but it just means demonstrate. Any evidence you can demonstrate that prayer works.
I can.
I'd like to ask if I could demonstrate.
I'm talking to the person up here. Whatever 3 Ruben, wherever you is, whatever evidence you have to prove prayer works.
Okay. The way I can only do it is not through my microphone. I kind of have to say it to you. I can't show you. You can show it on yourself.
Yes, you can.
You know what I'd love you to do right
Yes,
now?
you can. Listen, this is what you boom, right there. Boom.
I can't
All you
turn
gotta
my
do is cut it
camera
on. Okay, well, there it is. You have no way of demonstrating what you're saying.
Sir, I guarantee
we have
right now.
Listen. Hold on. So I have a slang term for that, and I have a realistic term for it, right? The slang term is bro, trust me logic, right? But the proper term for it is anecdotal evidence. This is personal experience that you can't prove to me, and you just want me to take your word for it because you're a Christian.
Sir, I would like you to prove my point. I would like you to do something.
You prove. I'm not proving shit. I'm not doing shit. You do it. I'm proving my point. I'm ready. You're taking too long. You ready for me to prove my point? You ready?
I'm ready to prove my point.
Prove it.
Sir, could you please fold your hands? Do you want to do that or no?
Fuck out my face with that shit. So the step study program, excuse me.
Here, I'll prove it then. I'll prove it.
Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. The step study on prayer refers to a study of the therapeutic effects of intercessory prayer, a randomized clinical trial that investigated whether intercessory prayer improved recovery outcomes for patients undergoing coronary artery bypass graft surgery, which is CABG, if you want the acronym for it, right? The study found that intercessory prayer did not significantly affect complication rates after surgery in patients who were certain, listen to this part, and patients who were certain they were being prayed for actually experienced a higher rate of complications compared to those who were uncertain. So let me break down the parameters of this so you don't think I'm just making this up. Let me tell you exactly how they did it, right? Pay attention. So the study design, participants, it was 1,802 patients at 6 hospitals undergoing CABG surgery. Randomization, right? Patients were randomly assigned to one of 3 groups. Group 1, right? Receive prayer. Informed they may receive prayer, but were actually prayed for, right? Group 2 did not receive any prayer. Informed they might receive prayer, but actually didn't get it. In group 3, they were certain of their prayer. Now, remember what I said to you about 8 sentences ago, right? And I'm gonna read. I'm not done with this, but I'm just going to go back so you can make sure that I want you to keep it long, right? It says, and patients who were certain they were being prayed for were actually experienced a higher rate of complication. But let me get back to where I was at. Group 3, excuse me. Informed they would receive prayer and were, in fact, prayed for. So that's that group. What it's saying is basically the people who knew they were being prayed for and they actually prayed for, a lot of them died. Right? So I'm gonna keep going. Prayer. 3 mainstream Christian congregations provided intercessory prayer. Blinded outcome assignment. Nurses and auditors blinded to patient group assignments, assess medical records for complications. The key findings. No benefit from prayer. Patients who receive intercessory prayer experience a similar rate of complications to those who did not. Negative effect of certainty. Patients who were certain they would be prayed for showed a higher rate of incidence of complications, right? The significance. The STEP study is considered the largest and one of the most well-known studies examining the effects of intercessory prayer. Its findings suggest that intercessory prayer does not have a beneficial therapeutic effect on recovery from CABG surgery, and that patient certainty of being prayed for may even be detrimental. Did you get that?
Yep.
You ain't proved nothing at all.
Okay. I'm gonna prove something to you unsuccessful. I'm God. Now let's talk back to you, Ruben. So the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, that's one study. Now I'm gonna throw something else into this study. This study was held by a Christian organization on top of that, right? So scientific, and I can show you a different one too, but that's just besides the point. Scientifically, you have the same chance, basically, bucko, of flipping a coin. Now, I'm gonna give you all the opportunity you want to prove to me that prayer does something.
Okay. Based on what you said, I'm not behind a computer screen right now. You can never. I'm gonna say that.
I'm not. Listen, we're not trying to test God. We're not testing God. This really has nothing to
That's what
do
those studies were.
with God per se. No. The studies are not about God. The studies, and I'm not even talking to you about God, right? I'm talking to you. This conversation is this prayer work. I'm gonna give you a point. I'm gonna give you one. Okay? If you claim to me, Ruben, or 3 Ruben, however you pronounce it, if you claim to me that prayer gives you meditation value, it helps you sort out things in your life, it calms you, it gives you peace of mind, helps you relax, get your life in order, I'm gonna give you that. But if you claim that it does something physical, it's not true. It's not true.
All right. Appreciate that response. I'd have to disagree with you. Sad story. Could I tell you my story?
Yes.
Oh, the testimonies have begun. Instead, I have a 10-question quiz I would like you to take. Would you like to enjoy the 10-question quiz? Or are you really determined
you
to
can
make
ask
it
him.
20 minutes for your story?
You can ask him after he gets done. This gonna be short. Go ahead, Ruben.
I was over 400 pounds, right? What I did was I started.
Congratulations.
I told God, hey, What should I do? I went to a church. I went with a group of a bunch of people. I can tell you, every man, the strongest man I knew in there, as soon as we started praying, everyone uncontrollably cried. And you know what? That I'm not saying you don't have to believe this, but that was the
Oh,
Holy
I
Spirit.
believe you. I believe you. I believe y'all started crying. I believe that. Go ahead.
All right. This was the Holy Spirit, right? Every man in there cried. I was in there.
Okay, now Ruben. I'm gonna give you that happened. I'm gonna give you listen. I believe you. That should happen. It happened. Because you gotta understand, I was a believer before too. Right? But what the fuck does that have to do with prayer? Because y'all started crying. You started crying. I didn't cry in church before too. You ain't crying them pounds off, and I'm not trying to play you.
Like, and we also know exactly why that happens. It's the same kind of thing of like when you see your favorite musician at a concert. It's like a flood of endorphins, and your body doesn't know how to process it. It's actually pretty
Right, but
simple.
I get it, but I still don't see how that proves that prayer works because he said he was over 400 pounds.
It honestly proves that the opposite. It honestly proves just it's a mass delusion.
Right, but that don't even got nothing to do with it. He said he was over 400 pounds. He said he went to church. Him and a group of people started crying. What the fuck? I mean, do anything. I even told him I believe him.
I kind of finished the story in my head a little bit, and I pictured God as like the coach from Rocky. Come on, Rock, you gotta do it.
And you know what? I know why he left too because I started hearing him go. I heard that, like when a person start crying, and then I interrupted him, and he just mad because I don't want to fucking hear him cry. What that got to do with anything? Did you cry him that weight off?
It's kind of like very eerie when they have those moments because I'm just like, I kind of pity them, honestly, because this religion has broken them down so much to such a fundamental level that they will cry at the thought of being unworthy of having this quote unquote miracle done on them because they're just vile sinners. And like, they don't want to give themselves any of the credit. Like, I guarantee you, God wasn't in there doing liposuction. God wasn't in there doing like the reps for him. Why doesn't he give himself more credit?
But doesn't that make it more special if you say God did it, the entity outside of you?
No, I think it's more special that you did that. You kicked that, the overweightness ass. Like, you put in the work. You put in the time and the effort and the sweat and the tears and the blood. And you did
literally
that.
the sweat.
Like, literally though. But like that's more special that way. Ain't no God. Because again, keep in mind like this. This is why I really hate when people say, I prayed to find a parking spot or I prayed to lose weight and God, blah, 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 blah. That means that your all-powerful God look at starving children, people dying from preventable diseases, people dying for not having access to water, and literally tens of thousands of other terrible things, and went, nah. Like,
right.
That it rubs me the wrong way every time.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know. A good parking spot at the mall. I don't know. I might pray for that. A good parking spot at the mall.
I want to pray for somebody who has a crying kid who wants to get home fast and then rips out of that parking space. That's what I'm going to worry about.
Hold on, y'all. Jordy, let me get your age and religion. Jordy, let me get your age and religion.
I'm 33, and I believe in Gnostic Christianity.
Okay, fact. Prayer doesn't do shit.
Well, this is what I learned from being on so many different religions and different paths and, believing in different things. I don't think it's about religion. I don't think it's about, whose God is right.
That's your about. I didn't ask. Listen, I don't care about that.
I feel you.
Because that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what we're talking about here.
Gotcha.
We're talking about the act of prayer. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Feel you. So active prayer, I believe, works 100%.
Why do you feel like that?
Because us as human beings, we were consciously created, and the fact when we look when we look to a higher power and we pray to whatever it is, we can pray to, sand. You pray to something, that the knowing of a human being to know that there's a higher power, it
But you
clicks.
don't know that because you listen. No, it doesn't click because you ain't doing that. But sitting there talking to yourself, I could see if you were sitting there like, listen, you have a higher power than Fox and Clockbreaker, or you have a lot higher power when you communicating with him. It just gives you a purpose in life to know that you have salvation. He's not even fucking saying nothing back to your ass. You sitting there looking up at the sky or bent over with your booty cheeks in the air talking about please God, Jesus, or thank you. Thank you. I got up every day this week to go to work and did my 40 hours, but thank you. What the fuck is you talking about?
When I say you pray to a higher power, we're not praying to a person. We're not praying to
ain't nobody saying shit back.
But let me ask you this. Just because they're not saying anything back, can I just make this point? Our heart beats by itself. There's nothing that's making that thing move. There's nothing that's pumping our blood.
It is.
What is so? So what makes our heart beat? Why is our heart beating?
Electricity?
Because you're
electrical pulses from the.
Wait, she just said that.
I did because I was actually certified in EK.
So that's the answer. That intelligence of electricity is higher.
The electricity isn't intelligent. Electricity is just trying to find the cleanest path to where it's got to go.
So why does electricity exist then?
Because that's how it works.
It's just so that's it. It's just how it works.
Well, I mean, let's go back to like first grade science. Electrons, protons, remember that kind of stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that all occurs naturally. No divine intervention required.
The fact that exists inside of something that doesn't need a divine intervention, the fact that we're even alive is God. Period.
No.
Wait, how did you come to the conclusion that it's God, though?
Well, hold on. The fact that we're alive is billions and billions of years of evolution over time to adapt to a certain environment and system. That has nothing to do with God. That has something to do with the stubbornness of life itself.
When I say God, it's a broad statement. I'm meaning the intelligence of existence. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Jody,
I guess we need to define what God is then.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can call God a ham sandwich for all I care about. But if you're talking about a conscious, intelligent being manipulating the strings behind the scenes, I'm gonna call bullshit.
I'm just saying this. If you have a dead person in a casket, I'm sorry. If you have an unalived person, we love a TikTok shop. An unalived person inside of a casket, and then we have a living being. You can measure the frequency as a person who does EKGs. You can see that there's
already defined frequency.
Frequency is the living matter that produces volts.
No, it's not.
Volts.
No, it's not. No, that's not what frequency is. Like this is like, and the thing is too, I am not a Christian either, and I'm not an atheist. But I don't like when people, especially in like new agey religions, like tossing around words like frequency and blah 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 blah, without actually knowing what these words fucking mean. Right. It's annoying.
You know what I hate?
It makes us,
you know what I hate that they do?
Us, people like me who are spiritual but also believe in science, it makes us look stupid.
You know what I hate that they say? They're like, oh, well, it just you have to just work on your heart. He's in your heart. No, the fuck he's not. Ain't no love in my heart. Ain't nothing in my heart but blood and veins and arteries and shit like that. Ain't nothing in there but that.
I was going to say, my heart's working fine. I don't have like VFib or AFib or heart murmurs or any of that stuff. It's actually doing pretty good.
I just be liking to talk in reality because I don't speak Christianese.
Yeah,
So
my question about prayer usually is, because I always hear like, oh, we prayed for this person at church. And I'm like, well, if you got the whole church to pray for someone versus if one person just prayed for them, do they have more of a chance to get their prayers answered because there's more powerful? Does God favor more people for the same prayer rather than one person praying? It's very.
I've got something similar where if two sides of a war are praying to the same God, who wins?
Yeah, and it's like
Robert, let me get your age and religion now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Agnostic, atheist, and in my 30s.
Okay. E10, Ed and Mouse. Let me get your age and religion.
Yeah, I'm 18. I'm a Christian.
Fact. Prayer doesn't do shit.
All right, so I assume you guys are agnostic or atheist, right?
No. That has nothing to do with it. Address what I just said to you.
Yeah. So
No, it's not all of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
really.
So, really address what I just said.
Yeah. Okay. It does do shit.
Prove it.
You prove yours. That's burden shifting.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Well,
we're not
okay.
making
No,
a
I can
he
prove
positive.
it.
asked you
No,
into
Well, I
the
mean, I guess he
space.
is kind of making a
It's
positive
easy.
claim.
It's easy. No, it's easy. Listen, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. That's not. You're not saying shit slick to a can of motherfucking oil. Watch this, bro. Now, keep in mind before I start reading, this study was held by a Christian organization. The
I know the
name of
study.
this study is called the Step Study on Prayer. How long have you been here? Because if you've heard it already, I don't feel like repeating this shit.
No, I'm pretty sure I know. I've heard of the study.
Okay, so what is the detail?
Something about a group of people praying versus a group of people not praying, and the people who didn't pray actually had better outcomes, right?
Not really.
What was
Nope,
it?
wrong one.
So the way that it works is like this. It's not about it really. I mean, truthfully, the ones who are informed, the outcome their outcome was worse. But there's three groups of people. It's held over, it's 1,802 people, right? They prayed for some, right? They told some, and some they didn't, right? The ones they told that they were praying for, and the ones they actually did pray for, the results came out worse. But the study proves overall that prayer does not do anything. Now, we can speak just on the eye level test, right? There's other studies too, right? But the second that you think that God answers your prayers, you're 1,000% narcissistic for a couple reasons, right? So let's say there's 2.5 billion Christians. Let's just say, right? There's a lot of which, and I've learned in the past couple of years, I never was aware how indoctrinated people from Africa were. I never knew that. But they're more indoctrinated and they believe more than the average American or anybody else I've seen. I've learned that. So let's just use some of them. They're praying to the same exact God as you. Maybe the adults done did some fucked up shit.
Wait, what?
But
Just
most
real
of
quick.
it, listen, stop.
Well, I need to know a qualifier real quick. What kind of Christian are they?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it actually
There's no,
does.
there's
Christian
no,
is Christian.
it doesn't. Listen,
No,
it doesn't make a difference, especially when we're talking about children.
No, but it does.
They got the
though.
faith in
Hold on, hold
Jesus.
on.
No, it doesn't. They got
Well, under
no,
the
it doesn't.
Christian
It doesn't.
purview, it quite literally does.
Listen. You're making my point even more valid
not?
by what you're saying right now. Yes, the fuck you are. Because the first thing I said to you is that you're narcissistic, which means you think you're special. So before I even get to my point, you've already proven it. You
I've
think
never
that
even-
your type of correction, listen, stop. Your 18-year-old ass think that you got it all figured out on a religion that at the earliest is 2,000 years old and you got the right kind versus them.
It's not even true, but
No.
you won't even let me refute anything.
No,
Talk over
no,
me.
you can't
No, I can't
refute.
refute it.
Eaton, how
then
the
let
fuck
me,
are
then
you?
let me
Listen,
talk.
Yeah.
Eaton, listen, everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Eaton, shut the fuck up, number one, when I'm talking. Number two, you're
Stop
fucking
crying,
interrupting me while I'm trying to make, I'm not crying about shit. I'm telling you to shut your bitch ass
Retard.
up. I'm trying to make my point and you're trying to fucking refute it. You can't refute something when you're fucking interrupting me and I'm telling you what the fuck is going on. Stop fucking talking when I talk, unless you want me to turn all the way up on you, because that's what the fuck I like to do, right? I woke up turned up,
White knight.
and when I go to sleep, I'm going, listen, you out, then you out, because I'm definitely not going to kiss your motherfucking ass. Back to my fucking point. There's thousands of fucking children on the continent of Africa in different countries that are praying to the same exact God as you, right? What the fuck make you think that your version of Christianity or you're important versus them? Your wants and your needs are minimal compared to them. On top of the fact that he said that he would provide for them, and he also said anything that you ask for, he's going to give it to you, right? So that free will shit doesn't even come into play because these are children. They can't get up and go to work and work 9 to 5, right? They can't do that. And you're telling me that he's answering your prayers. This is the reason why I stopped praying, because my next thought process was completely ludicrous, like yours is right now. I started thinking, like, you know what? Maybe you don't understand what they're saying. They speak a language he can't understand.
So
Then
can
I had to realize the Bible. No, you can't fucking talk when I talk. Then I started realizing the Bible's not even in English. So that's stupid. okay, well, maybe he don't care nothing about them and I'm just special. God blessed me and brought me to America. Then I started realizing, like, if any of this shit is true and prayer even works, I need to stop. And the reason why I need to stop, and this is when I still was a believer, I need to stop praying. And the reason why I need to stop praying is because clearly I'm in their fucking way. It is no different than fucking Santa Claus. You writing down your little list every year for what you want for Christmas, right? And you think that he can see all these fucking lists that you got, and he's gonna stop at every house. What makes you think that he's gonna answer your prayers and not theirs?
Yeah, so can I actually respond to any of these points, or? Yeah, so
if you ask again, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so so many points there, but first of all, I just need to know, what is the epistemic basis for which you believe any of the morality stuff that you're saying?
You're not addressing. Listen, hold on, stop.
Quite literally am.
You're not addressing.
You're not addressing.
Listen. You're not addressing none of my points. You're asking me questions.
I'm not retarded. You don't know anything. You won't even fucking address what I'm saying.
Listen. The only two things that I know are retarded is your mom's cat, and the simple fact that she decided to let your nasty ass father skeeter her instead of swallowing you.
I'm not retarded.
No, listen. I'm smarter than you.
Just calm down.
Listen. I'm already gone.
Again, I asked,
TikTok,
why is it always the mom's job to swallow?
TikTok, eating mouse is the one saying these things.
You're just retarded, bro.
That's a TikTok trigger word, so you can keep listen. Yes, you're right.
Hey, if you're retarded, just say it, bro.
Right. You just mad because you can't refute my point. You just mad because you can't refute my point. Listen, you know the best thing I like about Jesus? You know the best thing I like about Jesus, right? Is when he was crying, like, Father, why is thou forsaking thee? Don't block him because I want him to see this. Why? Father, why are thou forsaking me? Yo, God got caught in the bush with a naked little boy.
Nigger up.
Oh,
but I'm a ninja, but you a sand nigga though.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure, why don't you hop your ass?
I'm a sand nigga.
Yes, that's exactly what
I'm
you
a
are.
sand
Why don't you
nigga.
jump back on your magic carpet and fly back to Saudi Arabia? Like, I bet you sell incense on the side, don't you?
Arabia,
I bet you. Listen, I bet you sell incense, don't you?
I'm sorry, what?
Listen. You like listen. Okay,
I'm listening.
Stay right here. Matter of fact, no, I got you. I ain't gotta say nothing. Just stay right here. Don't listen. Don't fucking drop him. If anybody drop him, I'm dropping you.
You're getting.
I have a question for Kareem.
Hold on, I got you.
Hold on.
I can just tell.
I'm about to abuse you.
I can just tell that you abuse women.
Wait till my computer loads.
Look at that anger. Look at that seed. Look at his teeth grinding. Look at that anger.
Kareem,
Look at that
you're crashing
anger.
out, man. Kareem,
A skinny man with so much anger.
I have a question for you.
She has a question for you. She has a question.
Skinny boy with so much.
Just mute him. Hey, just keep muting him, y'all. Don't drop him.
I have a question for Kareem. Hold on. Yeah, I have a question for
No,
Kareem.
don't drop him. Just keep muting him.
Yeah, I do have a question.
Trust me.
Reggie, hold on. I have a question for Kareem. Yeah, I have a question for Kareem. How much did you have to pay your buddy?
I'm gonna call Trump on you.
Hold on, Reggie.
I'm gonna call Trump on you.
Hold on. Kareem, how much did you have to pay your buddy to have use of his fancy car in the desert? And did it put you in debt because that's not your fucking car?
Once the host said just keep muting him, I'll have it.
Just keep him there. Just keep him there.
Oh yeah,
right there. Keep him right. Keep him. Just keep talking to him until I cut my computer.
Aww, he dropped down himself.
I got something for him right here. Here we go.
He dropped down himself.
Turn tail.
All right, everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet right now.
Muhammad never existed.
This your prophet. This your prophet getting a train right now.
This odd hadith, which I'm not follows.